Math Blast 9. Multiply and divide within 100. Solve. 7 times 2. With multiplication, I know I'm dealing with groups of. I have 7 groups of 2. So in this case, I'm going to skip count by 2's 7 times. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Notice I have 7 groups of 2. So 7 times 2 is 14. Here I have 6 times 4. That's 6 groups of 4. So I can create 6 groups that each have 4. And then count up all of my items here, my X's. And I will find that there are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 total X's. So 6 groups of 4 is 24. 18 divided by 2. In this case, I know the total. I have 18. And I'm going to divide or equally share those among 2 groups. So here I have a group and a group. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 18. 1 group, 2 groups, and each group has 9. So 18 divided by 2 is 9. 28 divided by 4. Here again, I have 28 items, and I'm going to equally share those among 4 groups. So let's go. With 4 groups here, and I'm going to put an X in each of the groups until I get to 28. I'm at 20 items right now. There's 24. I now have 28 total X's there. And if I look in one group, I have 7 total X's in a group. So 28 items divided into 4 groups is 7 in each group. Subtraction. 57 minus 12. Here I'm going to start with my ones place. 7 minus 2 is 5. And 5 minus 1 in the tens place is 4. So 57 minus 12 is 45. 155 minus 38. In this case, I'm going to write my problem in a vertical format because what's very important in subtraction is to remember that we need to subtract place value to place value here. So I have 5 and I want to subtract 8. I don't have enough. So I'm going to come over here to my tens place and I'm going to borrow one of those. That leaves 4 tens. And the 10 that I borrowed from here is going to decompose or unbundle to make 10 ones, plus the 5 ones that was already here. That's why I have 15 ones there. 15 minus 8 is 7, and 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 minus 0, or nothing here, is 1. So the difference in 155 and 38 is 117. Fractions on a number line. Label the fraction for point A. A fraction has a numerator and a denominator here. I'm going to figure out my denominator first. That's the number that tells me how many equal parts are in the whole. Or I should say that's the part of my number. So starting at 0 and going all the way to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 equal parts in the whole. Notice here's a part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now the numerator is the part of my number here that tells me where is A at. So I'm at 1, 2 of those equal parts. A is at 2/8. Picture graphs. Here it says, how many more orange Smarties are there than pink? When I look at a picture graph, it's important to keep in mind what the key says. In this case, it says each circle is 2 Smarties. So I'm interested in the orange Smarties and the pink Smarties. In the orange row, I have 4 circles, each one, again, representing 2 Smarties. So 2, 4, 6, 8 orange Smarties. In the pink row, I have 2, 4, 6 pink Smarties. 3 circles with 2 Smarties for each circle represents 6 Smarties. How many more orange than pink? I can represent that as a number sentence. 8 minus 6 equals 2, and I can answer the question with a word sentence. There are 2 more orange Smarties than pink Smarties. Partitioning shapes. Partition the shape into 2 equal parts. Write the area of each part as a unit fraction of the whole. Partition means to break this shape, this circle, into 2 parts. Now, the key here is it says 2 equal parts. So this would not work. I don't want to put a line here. I want to put it right down the middle here. That's not the only place I could have chosen to put the line. I could have done it diagonally. I could have done it horizontally. But in this case, I'm just going to draw it vertically right down the middle of that circle. And then it says, write the area of each part as a unit fraction of the whole. So this part here is 1 out of the 2 equal parts. And this part here is 1 out of the 2 equal parts. So each part of the circle is 1/2 of the whole.